My next guest will fall into the categories of celebrity, CEO, and entrepreneur, and she's also an industry decision maker. So she covered all four. Covered all four of them. My next guest is a songstress, as they say. She can sing. Something I can't do. She can sing. Co-host of TV One's Sister Circle Live. That's why I, for the first time, met her. When I met her, I went, why haven't we ever met before? Creator and CEO of Syleena Lifestyle, Health and Fitness, and author of the highly anticipated release of a self-help book, The Wait is Over. The Wait, which is WEIGHT, is over, on Strategic Book Publishing and Rights Agency. The Wait is Over is her compelling and painful journey towards self-love and discovery, while chronicling her battles with body image, birth in adolescence, and carried throughout her music career. Please welcome to Money Making Conversation, Syleena Johnson.
Hi.
How you doing, Big Timer?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I always try to read a book like right the day before I talk to someone, and because everything becomes natural in my conversation, and
Right.
the conversation we are having today is about you as a person. Who have you come to grips with your with the whole concept of weight and who you are? Because that was the story of the book. Because the book is about, the front part of the book is about your journey. The back part of the book is about how you can lose weight, and you motivating people. You have a little area back in the book where you can pick notes and all those things, correct?
Yes, but the book starts where, see, the whole point of the book, The Weight, WEIGHT,
Yes,
is
ma'am.
not just about weight loss.
Absolutely.
It's about the weight of the pressure as well as women that we have to endure on a day-to-day basis, as far as being mothers, wives, if we're caregivers, sisters, friends, all of the different hats that we have to wear on a day-to-day basis, and the pressure with having to be beautiful and flawless in the face of all of them, which is not really realistic at the end of the day. So there's the dilemma. There poses the dilemma of having to be perfect in the public eye, in society's eye, when that's not even achievable. Perfection is just not achievable. So the book starts off with body image and how those negative seeds of me growing up as a young girl were planted, and how they festered, and how it distorted my perception of what I should look like and who I should be. But then later, after going through all the things that I had to go through, which was really learning all the lessons that I needed to learn, I was able through all of the smoke, the blue smoke and mirrors, and kind of find myself and kind of find where I'm supposed to be and how I can use that pressure in my life as a positive way, So that's the self-help part, just taking a negative and turning it into a triumph.
Well, the thing about it that I liked about the book is that, and I'll never say I like something just be liking it, because I have you on the show because I'm a fan of yours, and then also when you had this book, the thing that caught me off was that it's a motivational book, because I think that you have to share a part of your life for people to understand when you're giving advice is coming from an honest place, and that's what you get from this book. It's coming from an honest place. And
exactly.
The reason I say that, because I'm just talking about the table conversation. What I don't do is give away the book. I want you to buy this book. It's a very good book. And she broke it down: the daughter, the athlete, the artist, the celebrity, the wife, the mother, the fighter, the woman, the conqueror. And each one of these titles define a very important role in her life, which I think that if you're a reader of this book, you will find yourself in one of these chapters. Am I correct, Ms. Johnson?
Absolutely. And that was the whole purpose of breaking it down that way, because there are different stages that we have in life, and we're not one-dimensional. People are not one-dimensional. There are a lot of different facets to us as human beings, and I think that we need to point out the fact that we have to operate from different facets of who we are at all times.
Right.
Sometimes at the same time, and that can be very stressful. And I think that one of the ways to kind of sift through that is to be able to identify what those different characteristics are about you.
The interesting thing about your book. Mm-hmm. The interesting thing about your book is that the number one thing they said, don't ever ask a woman her weight. Okay, and you have no
Yeah, you
problem.
don't want to do that.
Yeah, right. And in your book, you talk about weight at different important moments in your life. Now,
Absolutely.
why was that important? And because I know why, but I'm just from a listener standpoint, from a potential reader standpoint, why did you expose yourself like that in this book?
Well, because I'm not ashamed of who I am or afraid of who I am. And being that I have a bachelor's degree in nutrition science, I understand the difference between BMI, body weight, the scale, the measuring tape. All of that is semantics.
Right.
It's really about how you feel in your hip to waist ratio.
Right.
That's going to determine your health, your waistline. How big is your waistline? And I know with black women, most of us are shaped where our waistlines are smaller than our hips. And if you determine your body size and type based on weight, which you can easily be 155 pounds and be in tip-top shape at 5'4".
Mm-hmm.
But according to societal standards, that's overweight. So I have no problem, talking about how much I weigh because it's good for my size. I know that my height and weight are good, and I'm very, very healthy. I can outrun most. I work out 5-6 days a week, and I eat right. So I know that I'm healthy. I'm not ashamed of my body, and that's something that I had to come into because that wasn't always the case. That wasn't always the case. So I had to learn that, we all come in different shapes and sizes.
Mm-hmm.
And just because you're very thin doesn't mean that you're healthy. And so my goal is to be healthy and happy. And so whatever that is and whatever that looks like, right. I'm okay with it.
And you definitely have found it in this book. In the book I'm talking about, The Weight is Over. Weight is spelled WEIGHT. Is over. Mm-hmm. My journey to loving my body from the outside in. And foreword is by my boy Michael Eric Dyson, and we all know he can talk, and and has something to say. Now, I got you for another break, but I wanted to talk about relationship, the importance of your husband in your life, the support, the anchor. And I know the importance of having an anchor in my life because of the fact that when things are bad, you really need somebody you can turn to. I don't care how good.
Absolutely.
And even when things are good, you need somebody you can turn to and share it.
Hello, somebody. Okay.
Because they've been on that journey, that up and down journey. Just give us some great things about your husband. On this Thanksgiving week, and Christmas is coming up, and how important role he's played in your life.
Well, first of all, my husband is my very best friend, and I'm extremely blessed to have him in my life. Without him, I would not have my two beautiful sons. Mm-hmm. So that's first of all. Second of all, Kiwan taught me how to really love myself. Mm-hmm. I think that he was the key component because he showed me what that love looked like on the outside. Mm-hmm. Hence, the outside looking in, loving yourself from the outside in. Mm-hmm. But he showed me how to love myself from the outside. He loved me no matter what size. I'm pregnant. I'm 260 pounds pregnant, and I'm thinking, how am I going to lose all this weight? Right. He doesn't care. He's still loving me regardless. He's still loving me when there's no makeup, when my hair ain't combed, all of that. So if a person can love you unconditionally like that, how is it that you can't love yourself? Somebody that's outside of your body that can love you, that's not with you 24/7. Trust me, they're not with you 24/7. You're with you 24/7. Your voice is the first voice you hear every day, and you don't love yourself?
That's right. Well, she's on my show. Miss Johnson, we'll be right back with more. The Wait is Over. Met this young lady, and I served her a great dessert. We'll talk about it when we come back. But Money Making Conversations is your show. Keep winning, everybody, because I provide information you can use. The young lady I have on the phone has been impressing me for years. She's the co-host of TV One's Sister Circle Live, creator and CEO of Syleena Lifestyle, Health and Fitness, and author of the highly anticipated book that we have been talking about, The Wait is Over, weight being WEIGHT. I want in this interview portion, I want to shift to the Syleena Lifestyle that you created with your best friend who you met in Italy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I read your book. I read your book.
Oh, you sure enough did.
Thank you very much. Her man was playing basketball. Miss Johnson
Yes,
man was
a
playing
man was
basketball.
playing basketball.
You know, and she had some kids, and she had some kids, and guess what? They had a
Mm-hmm.
like bond. They were the only two people, the only two Americans on the Italian basketball team. And guess what? They naturally born. They both were African American, and they started this company. She is part of her name is Sheena, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yep.
Lean is for part of her name. So they put the name together. Bam! They got a company
And they
doing
got
it.
a company.
That's how you do it. I got to do that every once in a while, Miss Johnson. Let people know I read their book, because people that do these
Yes.
things, they just be talking off the side of their mouths and doing these generic questions.
Mm-hmm.
You are doing some things in that book that were important to me. It was so funny in the end when she talks about the actual diet portion, recommending things that you should eat on a regular basis. Because all my friends know I eat crazy. They know I eat.
Okay.
I eat my dessert. If you go out to dinner with me or go to lunch with me, I would order dessert before my meal. I'm just gonna let you know. So don't look at me shocked, okay? And I would eat not just a little bit of dessert. I would eat a real dessert in front of you, and then follow that up
Yeah,
with,
it all going on.
Five Guys. I follow up with Five Guys right in front of you. Go, okay, how big is this dude, and how is he pulling this
Okay.
off? Because I follow some of the things she recommends. She talks about nuts. She talks about fruit. All these things is what I do on a regular basis because I'm gonna tell you something. Your diet, your body weight goes up and down. It's how you, especially seasonally, goes up and down. But what is your plan when it gets out of hand? That's what her book tells you. Her book has a plan. The wait is over. Now, tell everybody about that, and then we're gonna get into your health and fitness company. Tell everybody, in putting this book together, it was an emotional journey. Then in the end, you start telling people about how to take care of themselves, what to eat, some things, some menus. How did that come about?
Well, at the end of the book, the first thing that you're going to get is a 21-day journal.
Mm-hmm.
And the 21-day journal is led by an online 21-day challenge that you can go to on my website, www.shyleenlife.com.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it takes 21 days. The philosophy behind it is that it takes 21 days to break a habit.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you take it, there's no way, not no way, but one of the reasons why people start and stop diet
Right.
is because they were never ready to start in the first place. And we always say, oh, I'm going to start on Monday, but we didn't do any preparation up until that time. So the 21-day challenge is taking 21 days to take the necessary steps to get you prepared to go into a different lifestyle. And not even a diet, but to change your life. Is 21 days of a directive to start to begin a life change. And then after that, I give you different tips.
Right.
And the reason why I don't go into deep nutrition like, oh, eat this and eat that, I keep it very general because I believe that everyone's body is different and that actually you need to see a dietitian or a registered dietitian or nutritionist, a certified nutritionist, and get an actual nutrition plan that is specific to your body type and your body.
Right.
We're not the same. We don't live the same lives. We don't have the same schedules. So obviously, one diet fits all is just not. It's just not realistic.
Right.
I give tips that are general for everyone.
Right, because I went to page 135 because I wanted everybody to know on this page my favorite healthy snacks. In it, she has green olives. I love green olives. Love green olives. Then celery and hummus. I make white bean hummus. I make that personally, so I love that.
Oh, wow.
Today, this morning, I had fruit. I told you about grapes. Grapes do qualify as a fruit, correct? Okay, I had almonds and nuts, cashews. Had my little cashews, nuts, and then I had boiled eggs. I had one boiled egg. So I'm just letting you know that I swear by this because that allows me to be able to stabilize my weight or bring it down when I'm crazy, when I'm out there looking at Krispy Kreme because the red light on. Because I will stop now. I will stop.
Uh-huh.
See, this book there on page 135, she has verified me I'm doing something right. Because people always say, why don't you gain weight? When I turn to 135, she just let me know my favorite healthy snacks. Me and Miss Johnson got it going on. And then all of a sudden, when I flip the next page, drink a lot of water. If anybody goes to the restaurant with me, I've had waiters and waitresses come up to me and go, excuse me, sir, we just gonna bring a pitcher to your table.
Picture.
We not don't be offended by that, but you drink an extremely large amount of water. I just love cold water. I love cold water. Now when I'm gaining weight, I drink that lemonade like that. I might as well I'm just gaining weight because it gets with that sugar going right into my blood system. So I'm telling you, that's another great thing that she has in there. Now, stretching. My wife always tells me, Rashawn, you need to stretch. And I keep looking at her. She just stretching left and right. Now, I'm telling you, it's in the book. Rashawn don't do it, but my back tweaks out sometimes because I don't stretch.
You got to stretch. Got to stretch or take up some yoga. That's why, yoga is number one for me. Yoga is the fountain of youth.
I love this book. I love it because she has photos of herself as a child. She has photos of herself working out. She has photos of herself when she failed, just to verify that she gave it all. But more importantly, let's talk about the company that you have, and I hope we keep this relationship going. I want you to send me some banners so I can post your company so we can get some traffic going that way. And then also when your album comes out, I want you to come on and talk about your album because you're a special talent. I do watch your show on TV. You have your brand. You have your brand. You sit over, you have an opinion, and I can see why you have an opinion because you've lived a good life and a life that can be shared and relatable. That's why I understand you a lot more now since I've read this book, and more people should read this book because they'll understand you a lot more now and find you even more relatable. Because what happens is when you're a celebrity, people see you only through that lens of a song or a video or a performance. When you read her book, The Wait is Over. The Wait spelled WEIGHT. You'll find out she's just as human as you are.
That's right.
So Syleena Lifestyle. How can we find about that? What tell us about that?
Well, Syleena Lifestyle is a lifestyle company. It's just what it is. It's not a company to promote a diet. Even though there is a digital workout DVD that I put together with some of my favorite trainers and favorite women called Mommy's Got Soul. It's like a beginner workout for women who have just had children or women who are pregnant. And it's actually a hard workout. Like you really could do it and lose weight. I did a Syleena Ambassador program where a woman lost 70 pounds with it. So another lost 20, another lost 17, so it does work, and it comes with a meal plan, but it's not rocket science, For some people, it is. Some people, it is rocket science, and some people need that written out description of what to do. And so I provide that on SyleenaLife.com. You can get it at the website. But it's just really a lifestyle website. I'm still creating it. It's still under construction. But I want it to be a place for women to be able to go to and get all the information they need for self-betterment, for optimal wellness on all levels, mental, spiritual, physical, emotional. Because, we need that. We need that for ourselves.
I'm a fan of yours. So I'll just tell you, I'm a fan of yours. I'm going to tell you something else before I let you go. When that part of your book, when I see your mom in the basement and you guys are doing Jane Fonda videos, I was a fan. You had me at Jane Fonda videos because I was an aerobic instructor and I had on my little leotards and my leg warmers. And girl, you brought back so many memories when I hit that section. But you're a friend. Let's get those banners over there. I'm going to build this relationship because guess what? You're special. Keep winning, okay?